Good evening to another person here. I'm Dr. K. Kannan, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Cyber Security. Today we are talking about UML of use state diagrams and wireframe prototypes. First of all, the introduction to modeling techniques for cloud-based applications. First, modeling. Why modeling matters? The visualizes the complex system before the implementation, and reduce the miscommunication between the stakeholders, and the document design of reasonable. So, it is the modeling is very important techniques for cloud computing. The specific challenges we are following on the distributed system is complexity and service interaction and dependencies and state transition of residence of patterns. So the specific challenges for this cloud basic. And we are using two UML. It is a unified markup language, and state diagram is behavior modeling, and a wireframe is one of the interface design, and component structure and state transition and user experience. Those are the basic modeling in cloud applications. First of all, the UML fundamentals and cloud application design. The cloud diagram is the model. It is a cloud, the static structure of cloud services. So they define the data models from the distributed data system, and so relationship between the microservices. And some component of diagrams is visualize the service boundaries and interfaces, and map container and relationship and dependencies, and so deployment topology and cloud environment. Those are the components from this diagram. And a sequence diagram is nothing but the message flow is continuously from the service, and the document API interaction. It is one of the protocol we have needing sending and receiving gateway. And deployment diagram is the cloud resources and infrastructure of mapping. And so auto scaling configuration is very important of the cloud application designs. Next one is state diagrams for cloud application behaviors. Key concept: they are a state, transition, event, and actions. The state is nothing but one of the condition of an object, and the transition is movement between the states, and event also trigger for the transition, and action from activities during the transition time. And circuit breaker diagram is one of the failure in threshold from this. So easily we can open, and half open we have using the time, some timeout, easily we can close for this secure state diagram. And closer benefits of this visualization of behavior services we have provided, and document failure recovery flows we have identified, and models asynchronous process, and clarify the distributed interactions. Next one is wireframe protocols for cloud application interfaces. Type of wireframes is low fidelity of basic layout and no styling, and mid fidelity of this some visual elements of using the mid fidelity, and high fidelity of detail with interaction. So we have using very well in desktop applications and mobile application and tablet. The specific visualization we have providing to wireframe. So low fidelity we have using to mobile phone, and mid is tablet, and high fidelity is called as desktop. Popular tools we have using in Figma and Balasmic and Sketch and Azure. It is one of the tools using to cloud application interfaces. The cloud dashboard examples I given the diagram, and cloud native benefits is visualizes microservice easily we can interaction, and document API response handling, and plans and responsive of layouts. Next one is interaction of modeling techniques of cloud design process. The modeling interaction is UML diagram model system architecture, and wireframe is nothing but it is a visualization of user interfaces interactions, and combine some approaches of complete the design captures. And they are using two microservices, very well, component diagram plus API wireframes, API gateways sequence diagram, then gateway wireframes, and circuit breaker is state diagram plus error handling UI user interface. And event sourcing is nothing but activity of diagrams and event flow of UI. And design process workflow. It is a architecture modeling and also behavior analysis. After that, interface design. Last one is pattern implementation. The best practices is called as high level UML before using two wireframes, and use the constant notation of across all diagrams, and validate the both technical and user perspective, and iterate the between the models and prototypes. Next one is the practical application from the cloud application, e-commerce platform and banking system and streaming platform. And the e-commerce platform is the global retail companies the migrated from the monolithic system microservices with distributed transaction management. The banking system is financial services provider designed to all the API gateway with the circuit breaker pattern, the external services interaction. And streaming platform is media technology company but real time content delivery system with event sourcing and audit trials. Some of the challenges is providing in complex ordering processing across multiple services with data consistency. And the challenges focused on banking system is handling the external service failure without impacting user experience. Given the solution from the e-commerce platform is integrate the UML component with wireframes. Easy we can visualize for all the boundaries and user flows. And the banking system solution I given, and state diagram model and circuit breaker behavior with wireframe and design to fallback of interfaces. And streaming platform is media technology company by real time content delivery system with even sourcing for audit or trials. The challenging from tracking content challenges, maintaining and the playback state across the devices. The solution applied to the human activity diagrams and even flow wireframe for consistent user experience. The conclusion of this UML, it is provide the structure visualization of cloud application architecture. One of the build the UML structures, and state diagrams is effectively model we have using to like circuit breaking, and wireframes is help visualizes user interaction with distributed system. And then the combine the all the approach both technical and user perspective. So furtherly we have using to learning from cloud native patterns and UML specification and wireframing guides. And also design mindset is focus on scalability from to start, and design the failure recovery and resilient, and iterate between models and prototype. Thank you.